Little introduction to WordPress and how to use it and how to log in and so forth. So this is the first video of the series. So WordPress is a content management system that allows us to edit and control our content on our website by logging in somewhere and doing so. So what you're seeing right now is an example as the default WordPress theme for the year 2015. So to log into WordPress and begin editing some of this content, I'll show you that in a moment. But WordPress is primarily used as a blogging content management system. That's what it was developed as. But as we've grown it and we started to use it, it's become a content management system that you can use for a website and even e-commerce online stores and so forth. So what you're seeing is a default template for WordPress that's a blog format. So this is a blog post here, and WordPress gives you a sidebar, and so these are widgets that are pulled into the sidebar. So common widgets for WordPress are recent posts, comments, an archive of the blog, the categories, and like login information, etc. So very basic website. So to log into WordPress, you have to access the administration portal. So you have to go /wp for WordPress -admin, and you plug that in. It'll bring in a login screen, and you'll have a username and password provided to you by the person who set up WordPress for you, or if you set it up yourself, you should know that. So I'm just going to log in. You can feel free to click remember me, and once we log in, we're going to see the dashboard. And so the dashboard is truly the back end of WordPress. So if I go back to the site, so I'm going to copy my URL, and if I go back, create a new tab, you're going to see now there's an administration bar at the top that shows here. And in the dashboard, you can either go back to the site by just typing in the URL in a new tab, or you can go visit site and it'll take you back. And this is handy for if you're going to edit pages and you want to be seeing the content on the page and then hit edit. So we'll get to that. But I'll go back to the dashboard for now, and let's go over what you see here from default. So it says, welcome to WordPress. We have assembled some links for you to get started. So customizing your site, writing your first blog post, add an about page, view your site. So it kind of goes through all these things that I'm talking about in the video. And you can also customize what this looks like and what this sees. So I can dismiss this, and I can minimize these and make it a little bit cleaner. And if I want, I can actually remove these things too. So what these are statistics that you see. So ability to draft a quick blog post, seeing WordPress news, this is updates and those kind of things, activity, and at a glance. So I'm just going to go to screen options. I'm going to actually hide WordPress news. I'm going to hide at a glance because I don't need those two things, and maybe just leave it at that for now. So activity are people that recently commented on your blog post that you can decide to delete or reply to. So I'm just going to delete that. Okay, so that's the dashboard, and then on the left side you have all kinds of, you have your home, which is the dashboard home. So it'll say, okay, you got some updates available here. You click on that, it'll say you can update WordPress itself, and you can update the plugins, and right now we have no themes that need updating and no translation. So updating WordPress is important to make sure that it remains secure. Being a content management system with all this functionality, it can be hacked, and WordPress sites are hacked when people don't keep it up to date and don't update their plugins. That's it's a big problem right now for a lot of people. So that's this section. Then you got posts, where you blog posts, media gallery. We'll touch on that. Pages, comments, appearance, plugins, users, tools, and settings. So that's a quick introduction to WordPress and content management systems. So there are other CMSs. This one is WordPress. It's probably the most popular WordPress for use on the internet. I believe last time I looked at the stats, there's over 20% of websites on the internet used WordPress. So it's quite a high adopted and used rate on the net. So that's how we log in. That's an introduction to the dashboard, an introduction to WordPress. I'm going to stop this video and continue on with video 2, where I'll talk a little bit more about the setting and the theme and those kinds of things. So I'm going to log out for now. We mouse up over here and we click log out.